What's up, homies? Mr. Wedge, Mr. D2R big fan. How's it going today? We are starting the the Assassino ladder start playthrough. Let's just get right into it. Again, guys, we have been following the Maxwell sponsor me
This is for you.
guides on here, so make sure that you go check those out. But we are going to just run right to the Den of Evil, just like always. You've been following along so far. We have Warlock, Paladin, Sork, and Barb all done. I think we're gonna go Assassin, Necro, Amazon, and then we might just save the Druid for the actual playthrough of Season 15, because we're starting Druid in Season 15. We got the Wolf Pack hitting the ground. Ow! I'm pretty much just gonna ignore all these mobs, just looking for champ packs, elite packs, which probably not gonna be a whole lot of those in normal. We're gonna go to the den. Actually, this time we're gonna be smart, you guys. We're gonna go the distance. Watch this. Actually, we're gonna go the distance to get the Cold Plains waypoint. Then we're gonna backtrack. Look at them legs, guys. They nerfed her though. These used to be cheeks. Those used to be cheeks. They took it from us. They looked at her legs and they said,
Do not come.
because there were too many people looking at her legs saying,
I'm gonna come.
Perfect.
alright. Ah! You know what to do in here. Everything must go. If this is the first video you're watching, you're absolutely brand spanking new to the game. Kill the shamans first. Pretty much everything we sell, unless it's a 2-socket armor, which this one is, we're gonna sell. Everything we pick up, we're gonna sell. Wedge. How's it going, homie? Happy hump day. Hopefully we get some wands or, honestly, daggers sell for a decent amount if they roll skills now. What else? I don't want to have to come back to this little dead end. Maybe this isn't. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're going to go traps in, guys. Morning, Johnny. Mr. Zables. Mr. Yables. Mr. Jables. Is that a stamina potion? Goated. Whatever, level 1, we're going Fire Blast. And then, funny enough, guys, hear me out. All energy. I know. Levels 2 and 3, we're going all energy. It's almost blasphemous. Good morning, princess. How we doing? Guys, what shirts do we need for the wolf pack? I wanna design, I wanna put some more like homie wolf pack type stuff up for the season. Like, what's some stuff that you would like unironically rock? Maybe even just while playing. Like, we gotta change into our uniform, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a druid with like the alpha is here. Could even do rostered shirts, dude. We could do jerseys. You could do your name, your like character name across the back underneath the neck, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put just like a shapeshifted druid saying like the alpha's here or something like that. or like the hide your wipes, that the alphas here. The only thing is that site will, they have like kind of their own copyright, I don't know if it's filter, but if something is like, they think is copyrighted or that it's not like legal, they just won't publish whatever. You didn't miss much, Wedge. We're just clearing. Oh, look at this. 2-socketed armor has more defense. Level 2 or level 3, again, all energy.
I can't carry anymore.
We'll end up selling these boots because we don't need them. They don't give resistances or run walk, so they are of no use to us. Unless gold. Remember, we need all the gold possible at the beginning. Good morning, Chris. How we doing? Ooh, that's smart, Johnny. The claw marks. I like that.
Test is
We gotta get these written down. Somebody... Is there a merch ideas tab in the Discord? Alright, Den of Evil, Claw Mastery. Now, remember, we sell everything we can to her. Hey, there's a lot of merch, so I wouldn't buy all of it. Don't get too excited there, Princess. Because there's like some embroidered stuff, some not embroidered stuff, some... Yes, there we go. 3K, that's what we need. So, stamina potions up the booty cheeks. One of these, a few of these, mana potions, but mostly just get them stamina potions, guys. That's what we want. And look for a 2-socketed staff. That one has cost too much. If we can find a cheap 2-socketed staff from her, that'll be great. We're gonna go look again. Just go to the Cold Plains and come back to reset, because we are gonna make a leaf. There we go, 196. Couldn't be better. And then the only other thing that we kind of are gonna keep an eye out for is our 2-socketed helm. Since we didn't find one in the den, we'll buy a belt. And then keep an eye out for any resistance gear. Nothing there. 2-socketed helm, no. Alright. Got a blast. Same thing, we're just going all the way actually now to Black Marsh. I guess we will pause and we'll farm. We'll get Deckard because we're gonna need him. Yeah, I forgot to get my 1 gold from the shield. Dang. I want to get a coffee mug for the season, and then I want to get at least like a shirt or 2 for the wolf pack that I can wear on stream. We bombing them, dude. We're just tossing nukes on them. The density clear on this is so nice so early. Crazy. Beat his ass, take all the gold. Keep running. A Qatar. How Qatar? How Qatar? Yep. Restart the run. It's like the speedrunners. They just reset because they don't get the proper tile start right. I respect speedrunner. I mean, it's not something I don't think I would ever do in any game. I watch like GDQ and stuff like that, because some speedruns of some games are just interesting, especially the no bug ones. The bug ones I'm not. Ooh, jeez. Make sure you bind this here so you don't die, in case you need to throw out a Okay.
I am overburdened.
We're getting put on in money early on here. Alright, level 4 through 10, we're going all vitality. And level 4 is back into the fire blast now. Yeah, they're like, you know what? What if we had a class that does this, but in a 360-degree radius, and they can spam it basically just as fast, if not faster than this. I know it's based off of attack speed, you guys. But and it CCs, and it'll like push them all back. It'll just murder everybody. All right, where's the waypoint? Guys, we're not getting efficient. I'm not being super efficient at this. I should be dropping my TP. There we go, stamina potion. Stamina's low, stamina potion, keep running. Should be dropping my TP at the underground passage, and then so that way the second I see this, I can just go back to town. And take that. However, we're doing it the long way. There it is. And again, if you playing ladder, you could do your Kane quest in Darkwood and stop and farm Trist runs with people. Make a game, public game, Trist-01, Trist runs 01, something of that nature, and then just basically level all the way to 14. People will join them, people will level with you, and then from that point you can be like, hey, anyone got Catacombs Waypoint? Anybody, you know, want to help out a little? I'm gonna go beat Act 1. Maybe there's somebody that's already a little further than you. Oh my goodness, this is spooky in here. Get the big boys out of here. Sir. Fire Blast. All vitality. Excuse me.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright. These things kind of get annoying for our inventory, but we're going to go back. We're going to store this because we don't need it for right now. Thank you, Mr. Jables.
Yes?
Whoops. 685, not that much. Book though? 290. I didn't sell the dagger. We go, we go. Whoa, baby. That's what we like to see. Just super easy, killable. Oh, God. I'm slow. Ring? 40% extra gold? That's actually huge at the beginning. The only rings that I keep are gold or faster cast rate rings. Well, I know you can reroll 3, but at the beginning, 3 rings into an amulet or 3 amulets into a ring. Once you get your cube, put 3 of, you know, magic rings into a cube and reroll, makes a magic amulet, and vice versa. But we don't have our cube yet. We need gold. And yeah. So I really only keep at the very beginning either gold rings or faster cast rate rings. Not for this. I won't need faster cast rate for this. But for other classes, and just to have. It's always nice. Alright, we got our dark wood. welcomed immediately by a nice juicy EXP pack here for us. Alright, and now guys, burst of speed. Now we're not slow. And vitality. Look at that, we already got like run walk boots. What a beautiful class Assassin is. Guys, you don't need Enigma because you just gain that burst of speed. So like, do you guys even play the game? I don't even have Enigma in my top 5. Somebody honestly said that to me, guys. Somebody in one of the comments at some point said they don't have Enigma in their top 5 armors. And I'm like, the copium hate that people have towards Enigma and like this like weird prejudice, like I'm better than you because I don't use Enigma, is so weird to me. Because honestly, like, even teleport aside, name 5 better armors than Enigma. Like, you get crazy strength, so you have to invest basically no strength. You get MF based off of character level. You get 2 to skills. Sure, like Bramble, like there's, you know, there's, if you're a smiter, chains, fort. But like outside of chains, fort, I don't really know, you know, too much. Just chop them down. We're just super strong.
I can't carry anymore.
All right, this sash is going to have something cool. We're gonna go sell though.
Good evening.
Nope, 5 to mana, not cool. This is gonna have res though. Nope. And again, I would be putting your stuff in the shared stash so that in case you die, you don't lose the gold. But because I have gold in my shared stash already, I'm not gonna do that. Who do I have left to showcase? No, I'll get to everybody before season start. I think I might do Necro next, actually. Make sure you have burst of speed up basically all the time, guys.
Greetings.
Alright, we didn't find the waypoint, so we need to go do that before we go back to Stony. Otherwise, that'll be tragic, having to go all the way back through the... what you call it? Actually, at this point, we're just gonna go Darkwood. Or Black Marsh. I should get through everybody, Jables. I mean, it's the 21st. Only takes me about 3 days to get through each character. Streaming about the, you know, like 3 to 4-ish hours that I typically do. But once school starts, we're gonna be able to blast more. I'm looking forward to those longer streams and stuff like that. Spending more time with you guys. See how the channel really grows then. Sometimes people come in around like the lunch breaks and stuff like that, or like tune in, and I'm kind of cutting the stream sometimes at like peak times, it feels like, but gotta do what I gotta do. Family first. All right, there's the hole, guys.
Do not come.
Do not go in the hole, okay? Where's the waypoint? Maybe they will be, who knows? Maybe Lamo's hinting at something when he said, like, if he was, you know, around or part of the creation of the Necro class. He wouldn't let skeletal mages suck so much. Maybe he was foreshadowing at something. Check the DM. Oh god. Did you ever order those noodles? I was wondering that earlier, actually. Where? Oh, give it to me. Probably by today as well. I like that, but I don't know if I can have that big of a print on the back. It's possible. It might have to be more like centered in the back, if you know what I mean. But I might be able to do something where it's like the image is in the back and then it's like the alphas are here. Alright, we got our waypoint. I'm gonna put this, I guess it doesn't really matter where I put this, we're not coming back to it. Stony. Let's go touch some stones. Let him build a damn thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey guys, level 6, or level 7, also burst of speed. And all vitality. Let's touch the stones. Alright, we're gonna get Kane out of here.
Tristram, first to fall
Look
to
at how quick we are.
Diablo's wrath.
Get out, Kane. So this is why you do
Go to the
these
road
runs.
camp.
They usually have good density. They always have champ packs here. Down here, there's always an elite and plus Grizz. Usually there's another elite, like somewhere over here. Somewhere. Sometimes. But yeah, these are Trist runs, so basically, at this point you can make, you know, Trist-01, Trist-02. You come in, oh, here he is. Come in, you kill all these things with everybody, and then you just leave. You go back to Stony Waypoint, rinse and repeat. Till you're about level 14, 15, 12 to 15. But now that we got Deckard, he's gonna ID our stuff for the free.
Hello.
Hi.
You have
And we're gonna get another ring. Ooh, 6 fire res. Look at that. How goated. Ooh, 2K. We like a little 2K. Alright. Back to the marsh, guys. Now it's time to farm. What? It's we need our stealth. And we need our leaf. So we need a Tal. We need a Eth, a Tyr, and a Ral. And if you guys want the fire res, like
who would want to remember
which is
this
pretty nice.
place?
for Act 3 and 4, the double Ral cap. We'll do a few runs. If you haven't been following along with the other classes and stuff, or this is the first one you checked out, remember, hang them lefts once you get in here. You'll pretty much always find the next floor. Ignore most of this stuff unless it's an elite or champagne. Or they're in the door and you have to kill them. I don't mess with those guys. They just drain my mana too much and annoy me. Gotta love the speed of Assassin, though. Come on, Gold Dagger. Damn. I got a Gold Dagger on the PTR on one of those, but... you had... It's like an actual jersey. We need everyone's name. You can have like we'll do like jersey sales. We'll see whose jersey sells the most.
Hello.
You can buy Wedge's name branded like thing. You get Wedge's name on the back, my name on the back. T-Bone. Tier Ral. Alright, we're gonna get a tier and a Ral and a F and a Tal all right here, watch. So she's gonna be easier to just melee down. Tal and a Ral. Alright, we're halfway there. What level are we? Level 8. We're going Fire Blast.
So much treasure. It almost covers the stench.
And then... all Vitality. Yay, give me the treasure, give me the treasure. Alright, and then you just leave and go back in to reset. And this will bring the Countess back. You go hunt her down again. Rinse and repeat this until you have your runes that you need. Mike, chill out, dude. SOJ off Cow King? Hey, that deserves one of those, man. Congrats. A Grand Charm. I think I don't ever get charms this server. Started off good with the Tal and Ral, but if we end up having bad luck, we can always, you guys get the point. For time purposes, we'll keep her moving. I just want some EXP though. Wow, we just went a little bit too north on the first pass. Gold Dagger, dang it. If you guys happen to find a dagger that has like Abyss or Goatman, I mean, you might be able to trade it early. Not Abyss, obviously. Like my +3 Miasma Bolt. Might be some crazy people that don't want to just shop their own stuff and want to just buy it. It's gonna be fun having Druid gear next season, man. We're going back to burst of speed. 2 Ral runes, alright. There's our double Ral cap. Might as well make it.
Good day.
Good day.
Hey, Goldress. You know what? We'll just... kind of getting stacked on our loot here, guys. Do some inventory management. Hold on. I know someone's having an aneurysm over this. I am too. We're gonna hold on to our ruins just so that way we don't mistakenly put them where they don't go. Alright. And we're back. No keys needed on Assassin. Just got that natural pickpocket. Pick lock. But the mobility is so nice. You don't just have to slug your way through the game. Not to mention the stamina. I mean, we've only used, what, one stamina potion this whole time? Whereas all the other classes that we did, we were pretty much chugging them like every, what, 20 feet it felt like. Whoa. This could get spooky. And it kinda is. Elite pack on top of champ pack. Jeez. Another Grand Charm. Let's take my goodies and go. That was crazy. Let's see what our other Grand Charm is. 1 to 2 fire damage. Hey, there we go. Guys, we kind of smack though. Gull Dagger. Ah. Sucks you can't gamble daggers anymore that they changed it. Since they roll skills now, you can't gamble any daggers. We'll just piece them down. Assassin's just so strong, guys. What? What? What?
I can't get it.
Hell no. Hell no. That's bullshit. Burst of speed again. All vitality. Should have zero ruins, guys? Are we serious? What are we saying here?
Good day.
Burst of speed and run.
Order
Suppose
welcomes
so.
you.
Bad. No. Where's it at? Where's it at, fellas? There we go. I don't know why I'm walking. We got stamina potions to use. Probably do like 2 more runs, I think. Again, the runs that you guys do are just gonna make you even stronger, give you even more life and stuff like that. Make you do more damage. Give you a better chance to hit since you're leveling up. But like I said, you guys get the point. You get the idea. You know how to run. You see what we're doing here. Archers just stay active. It's like throw one and then move, throw one and move until most are dead. Charm.
I can't carry anymore.
Sash. Better than one we got. Don't need that. Alright, here we go. F and what do we need? Tier, right? She doesn't even care, dude. Look at that damage, though. This is just our starting weapon, guys. This is the starting weapon. I haven't switched out our weapons at all. I think technically just like a regular dagger is better, but...
Good day.
Let's see. No, never mind.
Hello.
Did she not drop anything again? Is that 2 runs with no runes at all? What is this? What is this?
Good day.
Oh, look at that, though. Look at that. Look at it. Look at him. You and your stone skin. Another charm. Another grain charm. Nope. What are we? Level 11? Final burst of speed here. And then 11's going all into strength. It's fine. Can't get over how much damage she does melee, honestly. Like, we just put her down. Tal. Interesting. We have 3 Tals and 3 Rals. What?
Greetings. Greetings.
So you guys might as well save these, right?
Good day.
Save those to re-roll. Save all our ruins. Alright, we'll see. We'll do this last one. And then we'll keep it moving. Ain't nobody got time for this. You guys understand the plot. Immune to fire. He's not immune to these hands, though. Guys, I want it known right now that people are starting to copy my soundboard stuff. The little, like, you know, when finding a good item, when finding a bad item, I'm telling you, they're starting to copy our stuff. All right, just give credit where credit's due. I didn't patent soundboards, but if you were watching something and we're like, you know what, that is a good idea, give a little shout out. We found it. Yes, look at that juicy XP, guys. No, Gold Dagger. Blow them up and keep moving. You let them know, Johnny. Report them. You gotta keep this pure. Yesterday, we just AFK watching a bigger creator, and he did it was the Final Fantasy sound effect that when he found an item, and then was like, "Oh, did you guys like that? Did you guys like that?" And I was like, "This guy's stealing my whole flow, bar for bar, word for word, bar for bar." Apparently, okay.
Good day.
Got her Neff. No, it wasn't T-Bone. Somebody much bigger than T-Bone.
Good day.
We go. Alright, I just want to get to level 12. It was Phil. It was Phil. I'll give you a hint. He farms statues as inefficiently as possible, while claiming to look for them and trying to get as many as possible in a small time frame. I still can't get over that. You have, what, it was like 200 people watching you and like probably trying to, not everyone, like, you know, some of them just enjoy the personality, some are chilling, some are lurking, some are just whatever, some no. But there's definitely some people like taking some notes, right? Like trying to be like, oh, what did the big streamers do? I'm new to the game. What's a good way to get statues here? And they tune in and they're watching just openly like in the most inefficient way. So not only he was farming Bale, and if it's fun, you know, it's fun, whatever. But him himself was like, I'm trying to find as many statues as possible. And so to me, you would want to do and showcase the most efficient way to do that. If not only for yourself, for other people that also want to see what the most efficient way to do that is. We're going Wake of Fire level 12, guys. And now we have a new trap to use.
Hello.
And so I think it's just very odd that you have people like watching you kind of more or less almost coming to you for information. And you're just like gonna showcase the most inefficient way to do something. Just interesting. Yeah. Good, like, I'm not saying anything bad about him personally. I'm saying that, like, some of those decision-making things are interesting sometimes. Yeah, he has a lot of people, but he is, you know, just an average dude like us. But I think, personally, we're on a higher level of skill. Maybe not knowledge, at least for me. I know you know, like, fucking everything about the game, Jables, but... very noob adjacent. Very noob adjacent. But that's okay. Community needs that too. I try to like take the noobs and make them better, like showcase them how to get the stuff that they need. Not just be like, yeah, it is impossible for every, you know, normal people to get Enigma. It is, you know, that's why I'm the greatest. Or I don't think he's exactly like that. But it's just interesting to me that if you're going to showcase how to do something and you're like basically more or less trying to be like, I'm attempting to get as many of these as possible, that you would kind of self-sabotage like that. But anyways, we have, did we get our tier here? I think we finally got our tier just now. So we're gonna make our tier and our rail. Here's our tier. Here we go. Here. I don't think I've made a leaf before, actually. Since the Chronicle. Woo! New Chronicle? Yeah, look at that, guys. New Chronicle. And then, I guess we'll wait for our stealth, but we'll have our Tal and an Ethruin waiting for us.
Good day.
Along with just double rails for our double rail cap for later on. But we'll continue blasting on here. Chris is that guy that knows everybody. He got everybody's phone number in his pocket. Yeah, that's my boy. You be saying that about everyone, man. You got Llama's your boy, Smelps is your boy, Quilly's your boy, Phil's your boy. You got lots of boys. You go into, wait, do you go into their channels and say I'm your boy? You guys got lots of boys. I don't want to turn this into like a witch hunt or anything like that by any means. Everyone's being respectful enough, you know. You can't handle a little flame or friendly competition banter. I don't know. Maybe the internet's not a good place for you. Wait, whose streams are we going into? Who are we getting pushed to? I was actually curious about that the other day, like if anyone actually is like, oh, you know, because I see you guys talking about like, oh yeah, you know, smell, oh blah blah blah, this guy, did you see blah blah? Like I don't have a whole lot of, you know, like, oh crazy video, like did you see how he's, you know, like Shrimp's new video on the drama or whatever, but
Such
I was
corruption
curious
in
if
this
people
place.
are like, oh, do you know about this Howie guy? Like, but I don't have much of an ego at all. That's why jiu-jitsu is awesome. Because I didn't have to like humble myself before getting humbled type shit and like just get really mad that I'm not the greatest and like I don't really, I'm very open and honest about like just everything, like even my own faults and stuff like that. Like I say before, I think it's important to be like your #1 fan, but also your #1 critic. Keep you leveled, balanced out. Don't get too down on yourself and be like, I'm the worst, like so focus all on the criticism, criticize. But also like celebrate your own achievements, your little goals and stuff like that. 'Cause nobody knows the battles you're going through internally except for you. I mean, unless you're like the overshare final boss. But
Not enough mana.
yeah, this guy gets Friday bills with Phil. Friday beers with Phil. He's his buddy. He goes to the local Michigan pub. Yeah, isn't he like 50? What's up, Spheres? Ladder starts August 21st at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Long time no see, homie. Hope you've been good. Printer Fridays, handwrite the messages. Isn't his Printer Friday? Isn't that just like he just is like printing gear? Like he's willing the RNG onto himself. Hey, I respect that. Luck is skill. You know, he knows his skill level and he locks in. One day when you're gone. This man is like, you're more normal than muzzle, but it's like almost giving it's giving muzzle, guys. Oh god, we're dead. That was bullshit.
Good day.
We got surrounded because we were yapping. To be fair, all you guys are older than dirt, so. Where are the... Okay. I don't even need to be doing this. I just want to do this. This is just... It's about the message. There we go. Alright, you... Stop. That's annoying. Where was the other one? Oh, he's behind the wall, that's why.
A malice.
A
Should
malice!
go to Chorcy.
It's giving muzzle. Isn't it though, T-Bone? In a way? You know what I mean?
The Order welcomes you.
Oh yeah, you've been on the D4 grind. Speaking of, Friday, guys. Friday. We're checking out. We're coming to Diablo 4 for the lore playthrough. Super excited for that.
Greetings.
Good day.
No, you guys are older than dirt. You guys are older than my compost dirt. How about that? I make compost dirt. Basically make new dirt each year. You guys are I'm older than that. That 1-year-old dirt. That little baby dirt. Little fresh crib dirt. I don't like what's happening in here. But I'm not laying my traps properly. I forgot I have these. I forgot I have the skill. Alright, level 13, Wake of Fire. And then also, I believe it's all Vitality. Yep, Vitality. Got him. Oh, jail. Where are you?
Hey, make sure you brush your teeth before getting hungry.
Excuse me? Not all dirt.
Cage me, demons.
If you want to be technical, we can be technical. Because you make dirt. You realize that dirt isn't like matter, right? Like you can't create or destroy it. Like you can create dirt, right? So technically there is dirt that is younger than you. If we want to go actually, we can go actually. Burr. Hey, put some traps in there with them. Down they go. Down they go. Burr. Damn it. No, you're a dirt baby. You're an older than dirt baby. Where are we going? This is the world's biggest jail. Alright. Good joke here. Stop it. On my way. I've hit every single dead end in this zone before getting to the next one. Isn't that insane? Every single one. That's where like the speedrun shit. I ain't trying to learn the map layouts and stuff like that. I don't care enough. Like I like to blast, but I'm not trying to blast to that level, I don't think. Off of mate. Here we go, here we go. Just kidding. Okay, that one was better. Oh. Oh. I was gonna say, just be right here. Okay. Oof. 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 You guys remember when this class came out? Like when Lord of Destruction released? And it was like, wait, we get this assassin, and she was just doing this.
I am overburdened.
Like, obviously not this strong, but pretty freaking strong. Pretty freaking strong. Because they're... I just love how long burst of speed lasts. I say that and then it ends immediately. That's kind of funny.
Good evening.
Okay, Kara. We run. Now, guys, we just sprint all the way, basically. What level can you use Leaf again?
I don't like it down here.
I don't like it down here. Oh? Oh. Thought we were gonna get lucky. Come on, man. There's level 2. I like that. Yeah, just like Fissure, being able to cast Fissure and just like have... I mean, Fissure is... It decimates your mana. But... still okay. Like, can't you only cast like 2 Fissures or something like that? I agree. They're like... And then it seems like, you know, there's a long time between Assassin and Druid, but then, or Druid and Assassin and Warlock, I mean. But once we got there, like, Warlock was even smoother. So it's like every class they come out, you know, just seems to be getting better and better and better. I don't want new classes, though. I want the more balance before we see more classes. Honestly, I just want them to keep updating the game and giving us like reasons to play. That's it. Even if it's just like cosmetic stuff, if it's ladder rewards, if it's more incentivizing ladder, like playing a ladder season, if it's new rune words, if it's new uniques, if it's changing uniques, if it's changing old builds and spells to be new and fresh and like exciting, so there's some new builds to try out. Like, I just want, I don't know, like, I just want, you know, new stuff to keep shaking it up. I think after a while, like, there was a rhetoric going around with the patch notes because a lot of people are kind of underwhelmed. And again, guys, like, it's possible we get more at BlizzCon, right? So it's not grab our pitchforks just yet. So 14, we're going all vitality. But those patch notes are, you know, a little lackluster if you were hoping for some like major balance change or update or pretty much almost anything to just like shake up the gameplay a little bit. If you were looking for something to shake up the gameplay a little bit, probably a little like just like, oh man, that doesn't really do a whole lot. So well, no, they're not useless because you can use them. Hey, look at that. Look at that mana regen. But forgot what I was gonna say. But something. Wow, she's easily killed. Alright, heavy boots, we want those. Don't really care about any of this other stuff. Emerald, maybe. Mana potion. Wow, she was easy to kill. She's so weak to fire, though.
Good evening.
Hi, Jaren. Run walk. Oh, faster hit recovery. Cold res. We're getting more res, guys. Look at that.
How do I?
How do I know I can trust you? How do I know? Buy one of these belts right away, so that way we get 3 potion slots. Look at that.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure.
Those, so we'll buy these instead.
How may I help
Repair our armor. See what level we can use. 19. Alright, so it is above stealth. Stealth's at 17. And we're gonna run to Radamant. And we'll kill Radamant. People looking behind the scenes at the patch notes. Oh, but they were saying, like, be happy, you know. Remember when the game didn't, it was kind of like that counter argument of like, oh, you have a standard almost, like you want them to do things, and like you have expectations for this billion-dollar company. Well, that might be a little unfair. Remember when they used to do nothing, so you should be happy with getting even something. And I think we should just do everything we can to not ever let that rhetoric grow. Because realistically, guys, when they did nothing for 15 years, I quit playing the game. It's possible you also quit playing the game. Or like, hella people quit playing the game. And so yeah, they can go back to doing nothing, but then people are just going to quit playing the game. And I think for all of us, we want the community to keep growing and them to keep doing more and having more. So I think it is completely fine to have some like fair enough expectations, right? Like expecting a brand new class or like an expansion level content or DLC level content, you know, like a new act, a new zone, all these new rune words, all this new, a brand new class, like every single ladder season. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think anybody's trying to do that, but just being like, hey man, it'd be really cool if you guys just kind of like listened a little bit and you know, did some of the things that the community is asking you for. You guys are constantly like asking for the feedback. That's what I was blown away with. I'm like, you guys could have literally blindfolded yourself, threw a dartboard at the suggestion box of like suggestions on what to do, and then like you could have hit 5. That dart would have went through 5 different suggestions where probably all 5 of them would have been like a better thing to do than what they did. Outside of Herald's getting fixed for drop rates on tier 3 and above, and Miasma Chain bug getting fixed, and like one other thing that I'm thinking of, I can't remember right now. The patch notes are just like, they does absolutely nothing for how I'm gonna change, how I'm gonna play, how I'm gonna build, what I'm gonna do. I guess there's more to be said on the rune words that they're changing, but I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean, like editing, all you have to kind of do is just go in and edit some stuff, but then utilize the PTR, like throw it in the don't just put it live, because then if people like really don't like it, it might really turn people off. Like just maybe like, oh hey, by the way, like we messed with the numbers a little bit, we updated some things based off of your guys' feedback, it's live in the PTR, go try it out, let us know how it feels, let us know how like the mobilities feels, how the numbers feel, how the, you know, scaling feels, how like, and then just go from there. But they just simply don't want to, because it doesn't make them money, like directly. They don't see how making a good game brings in money. It's a novel idea, you guys. I know we used to do it, we got away from it, but I think we can bring it back. That being said, I saw some things, Blizzard was Microsoft's biggest cash cow for like this quarter or something like that. between WoW and Lord of Hatred. They just like sold so much. Yeah, Jables, I saw you say that. That was a good point too. It was like these, like who even finds? I don't even think I have Blink Bat in my Chronicle at this point from 2 seasons of like heavy Chronicle farming. I don't even have Blink Bat. I don't have Blink Bat. I got a Shiner. Was it right here? Look at right here. What is that? Is my Giga Chad? Is my cheekbone? I got a black eye in Jiu-Jitsu yesterday. Didn't even notice it. I'm just like that, buddy. You better watch out, princess. We're pretty tough around here. What's up, Stag? Good as the mornings to you. Speaking of, no Jiu-Jitsu tonight. Your boy needs a night off. I went Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, Thursday, you know. Feeling sleepish. Heckish. Uh-oh. Damn.
How may I help you?
There's nothing the right potion can't cure.
I think they're just scared to really mess with too much change, personally. I think they're just like terrified of the vocal minority that's like, anything you do is gonna ruin the game for us, and it's almost like they're just listening to too many different people all at once. I think they could be making a lot more like just ladder focused and like centric changes, and if you don't like it, okay, like that's 3-4 months that ladder season isn't that enjoyable to you. That's like unfortunate, but you can hop in and see the changes like next season, see what we're doing next season. Maybe that one's gonna be more enjoyable for you, or just something like that. This one we're going Fire Blast from Radaman.
Vengeance for Atma.
But right now I think they're trying to like so guys, like, you got to keep in mind they're trying to balance the game around so many different players right now. Like they basically have to worry about the solo self-found single player for some reason. If you buy a game and you're only playing it single player, and then like you start demanding changes, that shit is so weird to me, man. You're playing single player. Anyways, literally no other single player game does that. So they have the single player people, and then they have single player and online, and then online you have to balance ladder and non-ladder, and then from there you have to balance softcore and hardcore, and then from there you have to balance PVM and PvP. So you have to make your PvP people happy, you have to make your PVM people happy, you have to make your softcore people happy, you have to make your hardcore people happy, you have to make your non-ladder people happy, you have to make your ladder people happy, and you have to make your solo self-found single player people happy for some reason. So no wonder they just don't fucking do anything, because any change they made, whatever group that, you know, got the short end of the stick from the change is gonna start crying in the fucking threads and the comments and the feedback and the posts, like, well, I you know, you ruined the PvP scene with blah 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 blah. It's like 1% of the player base plays PvP, so why are we I mean, that's a random number. It's probably higher than that, but overall they absolutely do care about single player. Or like they're worried, I don't know if they care about it, but they're definitely worried to make changes for the people that like are just the solo self-found single player warriors that are like, you don't, I don't know. Cold Fire, Arrow to the Bow, never played. Dude, I don't think any of the devs actually played D2. Because just like think about it for a second, guys. Like this almost seems like an AI patch notes in a way. Because if you realistically think, I have played Diablo 2 since I'm 32 years old. I'll be 33 at the end of November. I have played Diablo 2 off and on for, it's probably like my top 3 most played game of all time since I was 7 years old. I started this game when I was about 7 years old, and I played for 20, plus years, just like everybody else. However, but like, I don't think if you played this game for 20 years, like, not once has one single person that's played this game ever fucking thought, you know what? Angelic Scimitar, the angelic weapon, could use 6 extra damage only with 3 set pieces, though. That's the change Diablo 2 needs. That's what it needs. Nobody has ever fucking had that thought because they're not dumb as shit. And so when we read these patch notes and we're looking through this, like, okay, yeah, Manaldiel 10%, that's good for low-level duels and blah, 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 blah. Okay, sure. Maybe one of the changes that they made is it fits one extremely 0.5% niche build. But who the fuck? Like, people are getting paid to make these changes, guys. People are getting paid to go to work, sit down, and think what needs to be changed, have discussions around it, and then implement it via code and other things into the game. And what they're choosing is 6 extra damage for Angelic Scimitar with 3 pieces. Just that right there should just literally tell you nobody in this fucking studio plays this game at all. And that's where I'm at too with the feedback thing, where it's like you could have literally threw a dartboard at the suggestion box, and I promise you, out of 9 million darts thrown, you would never have landed on make Angelic Scimitar have 6 more damage, only with 3 set pieces. That's an important little asterisk there. Yeah, Jables, that's what I mean. Like, people are just really holding on to the, like, oh, well, Manal, at least they're doing something. Shut the fuck up. Make them do more. They're $1 billion company. Have standards, you guys. It's okay to be like, you guys suck. This sucks. What is this? This is dog shit. If you guys had, like, you go to your job and you have, a standard of work that you need to do, a level of work that you need to complete, and you're like, yeah, whatever, here you go. This is what you get. At least I fucking did something, right? Be happy. Your boss would be like, get out. Sorry, you're gone. We're gonna get somebody that can actually do their job. And so that's where, like, we just need to keep that pressure on. Not be like, oh, thank you, Blizzard, thank you for giving us something at least. Nah, dude. That's some beta fucking cuck energy, honestly. We don't do that around here. We have expectations and standards, and we like to see them set because they're not too crazy. They're not too high. They have a suggestion box. They literally have, like, so many fucking Reddit threads and forums and, oh, we want to hear from you type shit. They already have it. And even if they don't want it, they get it. If you go browse the subreddit, there's just thread upon thread upon thread, post upon post, whatever they're called. I don't use Reddit. Of, I just see it. Like, I get them sent to me and stuff like that. But you see that list upon list of just, like, changes and suggestions of, like, people. And a lot of them are solid and would be fun to see or implemented or tried. They just, they're just so troll. And I think, like, the whole rhetoric of being a shill for, like, $1 billion corporation and company at this point is so played out and cringe. Like, it's okay to have standards, you guys. And then if you go too far, people will be like, oh, you're getting so serious over a video game. It's just a game, bro. It's like, it is and it's not. Because at this point of creators, like, it's literally some people's livelihoods to play the game. Like Mr. Phil. We were talking about him earlier. It's literally his livelihood. So if this game just collapses and does nothing, he's gonna have to...
It is an honor to serve you?
Good evening.
People just don't like controversy, so when you start coming across as aggressive or aggro or whatever, people have just like, oh, that person must be wrong because they're angry. Like it's this weird kind of like almost social rhetoric in a way. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, Johnny, it's pretty easy. And honestly, like I've messed around with code stuff. Like I'm working on making like a jujitsu app for solo drilling and stuff like that. And the AI that helps you, you can literally just tell it like, "Hey, do this," and then it'll just do it for you. Like you don't even really need to know how to code. So, like, it's just extra laziness. Like they're just too. They can't even be bothered to type in a sentence of like, "Hey, make this item do this," and then the code just kind of does it itself. So, or whatever the update is, it's just a matter of them just like not wanting to really. But yeah, it just seems like this is like what Gemini thought Google needed, you know, based off of some random feedback. It was like, oh, compiling, you know, like all information from the internet, where it was like, oh, people think low-level stuff could use some help, and blah blah blah, and it's just like, okay, so we're gonna buff all these low-level uniques and do like this really weird stuff. That's just, it just feels like AI patch notes. It just feel like you're looking through this and you're like, what the fuck is, like, why? Just why? If you play Diablo 2 and you read those patch notes and the word why didn't come to your head once, I don't, you should be concerned.
I need mana.
Greetings.
Good morning.
What a heartfelt good morning that was. Yeah, he's just saying it's even easier then. He's just saying the devs don't have like any excuse because it's that easy. That's what he's saying. Johnny's just saying he could do it in like a week. So they got no excuse to be as bad or lazy as what they're doing. That's all Jables is trying to say. Get him. I'm gonna 16, wake the fire. And you already know. All vitality. Where am I going the wrong way? Yeah, 3 months to update the game into like a completely playable, and you're just one dude. You're not, it's not literally your profession to do this, whereas it is for these guys. It's their literal jobs and livelihood to do this type of stuff. And you, by one amateur dude, were able to make it
How may I help you?
in 3 months.
Hey,
That's just the point that Jables is trying to make. Like, they got no excuse, man. Yeah, or just like random average Joes out here doing 5 times what they ever could. And that shouldn't be the case when you're a trillion-dollar company at this point. Through Microsoft. Multi-trillion-dollar company, I should add. my whole thing is just more like it's okay to have standards. Like people have just almost like just because you're unhappy or like you're not even unhappy, but you're just like a little disappointed or like confused even with what's going on. Like you're the bad guy now. It just, that whole thing is so weird to me. Well, you've done more on like a private server back end. It's, unfortunately, nothing you've done has gotten into the game. It does seem a little odd, right? Like that they wouldn't just be like, okay, you're right. Maybe it's like admitting defeat, Jables. Maybe they're just like, we can't make it look like we have no idea what we're doing. But I don't know.
Good day.
Hello.
I mean, they do. Mr. Llama helped with Warlock, I guess. And I think it seems like he's been at least discussing and in talks with whatever's going on next, too. Since Reign of the Warlock probably had success, they were probably like, hey, this was actually a pretty good idea. Maybe we should use this guy a little bit more. Who would have guessed? Somebody that's just played the game his entire, like, you know, life and dedicated his entire, like, livelihood to learning the game and stuff about it, knows what would be blah blah blah. Pride? Would that fall under pride? I feel like that would almost fall under pride, like knowing you're wrong, like ego, basically. Just like you can't humble yourself enough to be like, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm wrong, like I could use some help.
Good day.
Sounds like pride to me. They're just too proud to be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm wrong. Chris, you seem like a really cool dude, but you also seem very intense at times. I'm gonna keep it a buck, buddy. You're very like black and white on things, which is okay. I am as well, but in my mind, if you were big Diablo guy, I don't know if you'd be watching like a sub 2,000 viewer stream at 10:30 on a Wednesday. You might have a little bit more important things to do. Bar Oasis. You say muzzle-ish because there was a dude named Muzzle that came into the community and was just like, no, this is exactly how everything like is and needs to be, and everyone just got so exhausted of him. It was just like, dude, like we just like to play the game because it's fun. 10% faster cast rate. Granted, he was borderline crazy, but it was like the same type of, like, he was like, I used to be this huge guy and I have this lore and story and I am the face of Diablo type thing. That's what I meant when I was joking around earlier when I was like, it's coming off muzzle-ish. There's definitely super intense communities out there for Diablo, but like, I'm not really trying to do that. I just like playing the game. I don't goon over it. I play so many other games. Like, yeah, Diablo 2 is great. It's a great game, but there's also like Elden Ring is my favorite game of all time. Diablo 2 isn't. Not the guy that's like only played Diablo 2 for just the last 3 decades, basically. I played pretty much every game under the sun. But also a shit ton of Diablo. He wrecked havoc. He just went crazy. Well, even if you can work and play, like I'm not a big Diablo person. So if you're like collabing with me and like chatting up here, appreciate you. But he just tells me that, like, you know. Dragon Wilds? Oh, it's fun. So I wanted to play
Impossible.
with her when 1.0 was coming out in September, and it came to it's a big long story, honestly, like full of shit, because Blizzard basically the game's coming to console with crossplay at 1.0, and so I wanted to get it on my PS5 so that way she could play on PS5 and then I can play on my PC, because at the time her PC was not set up yet, so she didn't have a way of playing it on PC at all. And
Good evening.
I at one point let her just like try it on my PC to see if she would like it or would be able to play it and stuff like that, but with a controller, because again she was going to play on PS5. But then Sony did their all scumbag shit, so I'm like, well, now I don't really want to, you know, buy anything Sony, and I would have to buy their online in order for her to play, and I can hate monthly sub stuff, especially for online just play. But then we got her PC set up, and I was waiting till 1.0, like I said, but then she by name was like, hey, can we play that game together? That I was playing, like that Dragon Wilds game. So she's like, can we play Dragon Wilds? And I was like, okay. And then it also was gonna go up more at launch, like it's gonna increase in price in, I think, September. Probably just $10, probably go to 40. I don't think it'll go to 60 or 70. I don't think it'll be a full price game. But either way, it was only 30 now, so I'm like, yeah, we'll just do it. We'll just do it now. Screw it. So I just made like a new Steam account, and downloaded it. And we've been playing. We made a world and just play for a while each day. Yesterday we were going on a big mining adventure to get some copper and tin in order to get some more bronze. Alright, we're level 17. 17 is going into Wake of Fire with, you guessed it, Al-Baqad. Our Wake of Fire is just getting so strong. There we go. Better res. Better res, better res. I got bad news for you, buddy. At this point, with shareholder primacy, every company is ran like trash. I am in damn near shambles over, Oh, Stag, you want to fill him in on Calamity? Stag's a big Terraria enjoyer. And he got some good news recently from the Calamity dev team. But yeah, pretty much, I mean, there was like a hostile takeover. Going on with FromSoft, and that's my favorite damn dev. How far y'all get? Oh, we've been chugging along. Like, we just have a base going on in Bramble right now. Just starting to get up into, where is that, the Fractured Plains or whatever it is, where you can get the iron. I think I'm just gonna skip. I'm gonna get bronze to get all this stuff, but then not get the iron or bronze gear, because it seems like a waste. You just go right to iron, basically. Yeah, companies just went to shit once they started prioing like profits over people and their actual consumers. That's when just companies started to suck ass and have kept sucking ass. I talked to Drogna? I just to be sure.
Ask and learn.
Oh, it's good actually. Even Kayla and like Kamaria got Kayla to make a character and hop on and play with her one night, which was cool. Like I was just chilling, looking over and watching them. Kay was like, "How do I move?" Like didn't even know how to move on WASD and stuff. It was cute. Kamaria was a little pro and Kayla was like the complete noob. Break your other ankle, then have what happened to
I
Calamity.
expected worse.
So, guys, TLDR on Calamity. Calamity are the devs that make Terraria, right? Terraria, whatever. The TLDR is their CEO. Their CEO was a pedo, right? And then the person that they replaced him with also turned out to be pedo. So they were just like, you know what? We're just shutting down. we're shutting everything down. And honestly, I think it's the right decision. If you hire back-to-back pedos, you gotta go. Like, who's ever making the decision, and there's something poorly wrong with the company, and I think yeah, that's the right decision. The whole thing just needs to go and start over. Because if you elect two CEOs and they both turn out to diddle kids back to back, you gotta go. Like who's ever in these boards making these decisions clearly have absolute horrendous taste or like personal judgment or something, like whatever the. And then, well, I saw something else. It was Chris Hansen doing like almost like TED Talk. Like he was on a stage with some basically younger guys that have make it kind of their goal to showcase how scummy Roblox is for like grooming kids and just being like filled with weirdos, more or less, right? And so apparently Roblox has like this almost like Omegle, like you can't see people like, but you can chat with them. And he went on the stage, and the very first person that asked was like, "You have Snapchat?" And they know his profile is saying like a 13-year-old girl or something like that. And then so they went to the next guy, and then the next guy said like, "Hey," or something like that, like blah blah blah. And somebody in the audience, or like basically a Roblox dev, was watching them live and banned the account. So they banned the account because they were showcased, so like he couldn't go on and basically like expose what they were doing anymore because he banned the account live. And so they were live on the stage. You can look it up, there's clips of it. Just fucking crazy shit, man. It's like, so the Roblox would rather defend the pedos and stuff than like be like, "Oh, this is a problem, let's look into this and fix this." So yeah, I don't really have much faith for any company at this point. Except indie companies. Indie companies are kind of the shit. Indie companies are the shit because they don't have shareholders. But once shareholders start getting into like, sir, can you move? Once they start getting, you know, the shareholders and investors, and they start being like, "No, you have to push your game out now," or "You have to put it out in Q3 even though it's not ready and needs to be delayed," like, nah. That's the problems. It's like just like this cycle, right? Of like, it seems like company gets big, like indie company starts off small, gets big through making good games, having like complete freedom to do what they want, etc. Get shareholders. Shareholders start just making bad decisions, forcing bad things, and then the games get worse. And then slowly, like, the company's reputation, the studio or developer, whoever, like, the reputation kind of tanks, and then it goes just completely out the window to the point where maybe some devs leave and like make their own studio or something like that. Claire Obscure, you know, Expedition 33, Those all were Ubisoft employees that left Ubisoft and made their own, and now this is like a big new, you know, indie dev team, quote unquote indie, because. But now it's like gonna be the same thing, you know. They're making amazing games until maybe shareholders come in. So it's just shareholders are cancer, man. Like money, just money is such a cancerous thing at this point. I would say in video games, but it's in everything. Either way, back to the assassin. Back at it again.
Good day.
Hello.
Another company doing just the worst. Yeah, Dragon Wilds is a fun game. Especially with the little one. I've been enjoying it. She's been enjoying it. I've played. But like, I have end game armor, and she like sees it on the mage because she kind of wants to be like a witch. But she sees the end game armor and is like, "Oh my gosh! Like, do I have that yet?" I'm like, buddy, you're like 5 tiers away from having this armor. I'm like, we'll get there. You just gotta keep. Those games are good for like helping kids see like long-term rewards in a way. The same with like Minecraft, because when we first kind of started playing, it was a lot of just like, you know, you kind of get the wood, you get your iron, you get some farms going. Then it gets a little not boring, but you're just like, what now, in a way. And you kind of want to just go back and do like the fresh world thing again, where it's all just fun and like you're building your base up. So she was like that. We're like, can we make a new world? Can we make a new world? I'm like, you're never gonna get to this like cool armor that you want, and like you're never gonna, you know, do what you actually want to do if you just keep starting over and like chasing that dopamine. So it's kind of like cool life lessons too, in a way, to just be like, yeah, like, you know, good stuff comes eventually, you know. We also grow some strawberries and corn and stuff like that, so like same kind of lesson there. You know, you do all this effort and work right away and get rewarded later. There we are. Assassino. Excuse me, sir. That's true. Also, what's up, Wig? How's it going, homie? Alright, level 18. You guessed it. Wake of Fire. All Vitality. Alright, what is it? Double arrows. That's over here. Scoop up some of this EXP real quick. Even though it's not that much. I'm only 18, buddy. Oh wait, I am 18 though, aren't I? That means we can do our stealth, guys.
Good day.
Burn! Look at us, now we're fast. Now we have speed. What's going on, Wig? 19. Oh, it's just right here? Well, how nice. Go back and get potions for him.
Hello.
Thawing potion. He's really easy. You pretty much just run around. I don't know. Take our thawing, put down like, what, 4 or 5 traps. When they're out, just recast them. Or just kind of keep casting one at a time, periodically. Pop your light potions as you need it. Make sure you have your portal up.
I am overburdened. I can't
Blade
carry it.
talons. Alright, we go. There's Act 2 done. Ethereal, you look so cool.
I shall track the prime evils to the ends of the world.
Good day.
This is
Terrible news. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not save your village good enough for you?
hello.
Before we go, we are going to stock up.
Good day.
Back 3's too backwater to sell any. Whoops.
Well,
You have done well. Just a little shortcut right there, guys. But you know what? We can go put... We can go put the... Whatchamacallit. In the whatchamacallit. Wait, hold on. There ladder walk? Oh, guys, there's a ladder walk. Oh, in 3 days. August 15th, 2 days before. Why? 2 days before ladder reset? Doesn't it end on the 17th, I'm pretty sure? Reroll some rings later. Let's put this in our stash. Alright, here we go. Roll out. Remember, Act 3, we're just gonna follow the edge, looking for the little braziers. Statue, torches, whatever you wanna call them. Wait, actually, guys, hold on. We gotta do this properly, right? If we're gonna be a streamer, we gotta be a streamer. Hold on. Hold on, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Guys, here we go. Right. We got our notepad here. Okay, guys, so what you're gonna want to do, Act 3, stick to edges, look braziers, okay, and then we're going spider, flare, and then Trav, sewers. Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do, okay? Yes, I am mocking people. Spider Cavern, let's go. Nice. Hopefully the weather's getting warmer or nicer for your pup. Now I can bring up the notepad whenever. Now I can be a real streamer, guys. Burn, you spiders.
I need mana. I need mana.
Give me that. There, we got the eye and we dip. Oh, I heard Jade figurine somewhere. Oh well. Actually, according to my research in my notepad here, guys, what you're gonna need to do, actually, Buttermilk Bob? Who's Buttermilk Bob? Yeah, actually. Oh wait, guys, I got the blue tint. Actually, and we'll get the. So what you're gonna want to do? You have to make sure you type slow as shit too. So what you're gonna wanna. Let's make sure you can't be like. You can't be like. So what you're gonna wanna do? You can't type like that. You gotta draw it out. You gotta. This is streamer 101 here, guys. The goal to 100k subs right
Stay
there.
a while and listen.
That's what it looks like. Bum 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 bum. We go back again. Nah, but for real though, like if I'm watching the stream or something, or even a video, and somebody brings up the notepad, I'm sighing and turning the video off. No, sir, Monkey D, not until August 21st. But I've just been taking this time to showcase different ladder starts for people. Through a lot of comments on videos and stuff, some people will be like, I'll never get, Enigma or GG gear. And I'm like, why not? It's very easily attainable. Even if you're just playing a few hours every day. And there are other people, like a few months into ladder, like, I finally just got done with hell. Like, now I can farm. And so I wanted to kind of try to help those people and showcase that there's much more efficient ways to play the game if you want to. Yes, guys, please Hulk smash that like button. Thank you, Mr. Nightbot. Help us beat that algorithm back. One more level and we can use our leaf, finally. I gotta spit? Oh god, who's spitting? I'm not aware of the spit game. What's happening there? Or is this a connector? Sometimes these are little connectors and you have to like run through them to get to the next zone. That's what this one's almost looking like it could be. Yep, look at that. Right to Flare Jungle.
Not enough mana.
Oh god. Look at that. That Vitalitusy. We can run it back. We can run it back. I was just not expecting that many duders. Not to mention, we were completely Big game go crazy. Okay, I don't know if you want to say it like that. Wick, you want to play Halo tonight, dude? You want to play Halo later? Or have you got like really turned off of it? Want to look for some skulls on Halo, dude? So we could do our lasso run. I'm fast now. Oh, guys. There it is. Garbage out of here. Now we're mighty. Okay, here's the exit. Yeah. You're not ready for that. For a second, I thought that said fire blast, not fire bolt, and I was like, wait, what? Mana? Just let me get enough mana to use one. There we go. We need our double tier cap, honestly. You're gonna go to your boys' house? Hey, that's alright.
Yes.
Do you have any goods? No. Probably later in the PM. I don't know what time you plan on going to your boy's house. Ah! Tesson's got a burst of speed, but she doesn't got any way of jumping over these, unfortunately. I will switch over the teleport staff, because at this point you guys should shop a teleport staff from Ormus. And if you get surrounded like that, just try and drop a portal quick. Because it's definitely very possible they can just quickly run you down. Oh, how about MF action? Ooh, fire res. Controller. Does it matter? Why? Why do you ask? Gibden.
What a delicious blade. I should consult Ormus.
Alright, good news, guys. We're where we need to be. Found it pretty quick. Oh, gosh. Bad news, though. Those guys are crazy. Oh, we don't have our burst. I'm like, why am I so slow? Jables, is it left in there? 8 or 9 EST. Yeah, that should be good. Get off the mana burn. I could drop the word off. We'll probably have Stag too if you don't mind. He's got the game. We gotta look for the skulls. Oh, it's left. We went the wrong way. Or is this right? Is this correct? Since I came in, like, facing this? Is that technically left? Oh, I believe it. Doing anything on those kind of games with mouse and keyboard, I feel like is just kind of poop. Especially if there's any sort of, like, aim assist. Controllers are just the way to go. I think there's a skull that turns off aim assist. We were looking up the skulls because I had heard that it was like a harder lasso run than Halo 2. But one of them gives you unlimited grenades and stuff. So can't you just kind of sit back and chuck grenades forever? And they actually have an achievement for beating the, like, doing a lasso, which is really cool. I have the actual achievement for it. Alright, what does it say? Wake of Fire. And then 20. All Vitality. It's gonna be in the corner over here. Dead in there. And since we're not a barb, we can't just leap or blade warp through those if you're a barb or it'd be funny if you could charge through them, but no. To go through the entire labyrinth instead. That's okay, we have our burst of speed. Damn it. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's not even down there. Of course it's down there. Alright. So now how do I get to that one here? It's gonna be a good time. Yes, sir. Halo with the boys?
I need mana.
No, Indugu. Alright, unfortunately I do have to run out because I don't have the waypoint. And it's going to be faster to probably just run and then keep running. I'm looking at my life. I don't want to die. Damn it, these dead ends. Go. Have you found a lot of the Skull's Wick, or have you not played a whole lot? I want to find them all. I want to take the time to like explore the levels very thoroughly and try to find. I do wish that it told you. Well, I guess there is. I think it seems like there's achievements for each level, where it's like you've done this, or you got all the skulls and terminals on this map. You got all the skulls and terminals on this map, but outside from that, I wish there was like something in game that kind of showed you like, oh, you got skull 2 out of 3, but you missed this one. Ah, I gotcha. But we can either start from where you are, or we can just restart. I don't care what difficulty we end up playing on.
I need mana.
What are you guys excited for season 15? Aside from the wolf pack, of course.
Not enough mana.
What are you guys going to be running? It's coming up on us. It's going to sneak up on us in no time, I promise. It's exciting stuff, guys. Feels like it's been forever since a new season. Dang. The way that we need to go should just be more or less all the way up here. Sounds good. Did you do the prequel missions or no? Yeah, Stag was talking about that. Apparently, people, it was more community feedback. People didn't like that some guns only like felt good if you didn't have dual wielding on them. So they wanted more so each gun to have its own like identity. But I like dual wielding SMG is its identity, but so stuff like that like felt a little kind of weird, but I don't know, it was still a good time. We found enjoyment in it. There's definitely some like deserved criticism though on the game, like
I can't carry anymore.
pluck eye bow. No rings all day. There we go. A dual wield skull. Yeah, that would be. That seems like a nice compromise. I agree. Where if you want it, you find it and turn it on. I could get behind that. So here, guys, I like going all the way to Trav and then coming back. It's just easier in my opinion. Because then once you're done and you find the sewers and you get the organ from there, then you can just go right to Trav. But sometimes the entrance to these are mean. Oh, thank goodness we went the right way. I was worried it was going to be at the end and we'd have to go all the way back the other way. Alright, run through our upper. Or you just pretty much just keep heading straight this way. I do not worry about Lamb Essence only because that's something you can come back. Those 5 stat points aren't going to make or break us right now. Is this a waypoint? No. Looks like where the waypoint would be though, huh? What's up, Mars? How's it going, homie? You're just asking what people are excited for season 15. What are you excited for? Or do you have plans on checking it out? Rolling the homie Wolfpack with us, making a werewolf druid. We're spreading awareness, guys. Remember, we're getting as many werewolf druids into the season as possible. Not sure. Hey, Solid, you still got some time to decide. Alright, we got Trav. Let's run back. Go find our sewers. We're doing bail runs at normal? Oh, shit. I was gonna just continue on. Bail run's a nightmare, maybe. But I was just gonna blast on out. Alright, now we gotta go back and find our sewers. Assassin's strong. Some melee classes, it's nice to stop and get the levels for sure, because then, you know, your chance to hit is better. But for casters, you can kind of just keep blasting, honestly. Oh, level 2. Where are you? Oh, oh, oh. You guys got any merch ideas for the Homie Wolfpack shirts or anything like that for next season? I know T-Bone's been cooking up some ideas. I got a couple in my head that maybe we can cook up something like that. Damn it. Come on, where is it? I feel like the other playthroughs we've been really lucky with the sewers. This is very unlucky with the sewers. Shit, luck trading for a torch? How do you have luck trading for a torch? I mean, like, just can't find it. I can't find the sewers. 20 people agree, and then dip. Oh yeah, there was one item. I don't remember what it was. I was trying to sell it, and it was like, unless I was online, almost immediately the trade would get canceled, and it was just like I'd wake up, I'd have like 3 or 4 pings, and it was like, oh, yep, somebody accepted their offer, somebody rejected, or like, you know, removed their offer, somebody offered somebody remove their offer. It's like, come on. I get it though, like, you know, they're just trying to play. They're probably buying like or selling. Especially if you're selling. But if you're like there and ready and then people are leaving, that's hella unlucky and shitty, but not much you can do, I guess. Alright, now, come on now. I don't think Sewers level 2 is in here, guys, actually. The more that I think about it. Alright, it's gotta be in the middle then somewhere. Joy. Like one of these weird ones. Oh, yep, there it is. Gotcha. We gone.
Hello. You. Yes.
We getting back to playing ORS. You've been slacking in OSRS? Or you've been slacking in, we were just talking about Dragon Wilds earlier. Got all the pieces we need. Now we go right to Trav. Just want to lock Torture, damn it. I got so like last season was so insanely unlucky. Literally every single thing. All Vitality for 21 guys. And you guessed it, Wake of Fire. But literally everything was just like wrong for season 13. And then season 14, everything was just right. It was so weird how it happens like that. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Impossible.
Smash. Might as well finish off the High Council.
Dark magic here is dispelled.
Oh? Alright, here we go. You guys, we're locking in. We're gonna end this by noon. Ow, 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 ooh, ow. Dragon Wilds is fun. Like it's definitely more fun with somebody. I don't like those kind of games by myself. I'm not like a base build like Minecraft by myself. Hell no. I think it's fun, like, you know, working as a little village community type thing and then going. Waypoint. Now we know what's left from here. Oh. Come on, just be ready. Oh, come on. Yes. Get some potions. Potions, hello.
Hey.
Nope. Never did. Grandpappy stays missing. I might go back and do it at some point, but I decided to do this during the off season. Or maybe next off season, since I'm obviously not going to do this again, but
Mephisto, you were no match for me.
next season, boys, we'll be able to use those. He was no match for me. Loser.
Greetings.
Go. Yeah, season 14 started, and then I just wanted to play that more than running infinite Pindle runs. It can be more enjoyable for people too. And now it's like the same type of thing, like season 14's ending, season 15's like starting right up. And I wanted to do this more like kind of ladder showcase start at the end here. Feel like it's a good time. People are kind of done playing a little bit of their, you know, of the season. They're kind of figuring out what they want to do for next season. So going through every single class, just from Act 1 all the way normal, all the way through Act 5 hell. Not doing ancients or anything, because in a normal ladder season you would, you know, stop or use some buddies or something like that to help you finish out with ancients and hell. Not gonna try it. You can do it, but you know, I didn't want to just slug through. I just wanted to get to the next character and then keep moving on and stuff like that. So my thoughts, if you get to Act 5 and, you know, you made it there solo self-found, that means you're able to farm Chaos, you're able to farm Pits, you're able to farm Andy, you're able to farm Mephisto. It might not be like the most efficient, like best farm, but you're able to do it. Uh-oh. It's getting spooky.
Hail to you, champion.
Remember, these guys' fire is crazy, but or their fire res. But we do a lot more damage than the Holy Fire Paladin, so we can still actually kill them. Oh, hello, Izzy. Izzy, we're going both points into Fire Blast. He's easy, just has a lot of life. A lot of life that you gotta deal with.
Not enough.
Yay, down goes Izzy.
Corruption, take flight.
Both of these, Fire Blast. Get some potions. Oops, that was backwards. Oh well. Alright, and back at it again. Where's that stairs? Sure they're not up here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen it go up. I think it's like always on. I think I've ever seen the stairs be on like the. I don't want to say left, like top side. Full summon druid. Nice. We already got someone else doing that as well. If you guys haven't, make sure you sign up. Last I saw, there was 7, or it said 6 of 8, but there's somebody that has let me know that hasn't signed up, so we're technically at 7 out of 8. And if you guys aren't on the sign up, you know, obviously if we get 8 out of 8, we're prioing the people that signed up.
I need mana.
I think some people are wanting to just go like literally just
Not enough mana.
pure wolf. Or pure summons.
I need mana.
Seems crazy to me, but whatever's fun for them. Could be up to us to carry him through. Sounds good. Could be under signups. I don't know if we're at. If we're at 7 out of 8, then it is full. But otherwise, if it's still at 6 out of 8, then we got 1 spot open. But again, like I said, make sure you're there. Hopefully, right at ladder start, right away, and we're just chilling. Getting our bevs, herbs, snacks, stuff like that. And we're just enjoying a ladder reset with the homies. Oh, yeah, poison them all. Ah. Excuse me, fellers. The sign up, it's pinned a message under the sign ups tab somewhere. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. I got discombobulated. It hit me with the discombobulator for a second. Don't have any way of leaping over again, like I said, but that's okay. Oh, come on. Oopsies. Excuse me, fellers. Again, you want to try and aim for that 24 mark. I don't think we're going to get it, but... I'll level it off. I'll level it off stream for you guys, so you guys don't have to sit through all that. Oops, what the heck?
Not enough mana. Impossible.
Impossible. Guys, if we get to 3 out of 10, or 3 out of 3, of the
I can't.
super chats, donos, or whatever. We'll come back and we'll do a PM stream tonight. Maybe take her through Nightmare. Maybe do some farming. I don't know how much of you guys are actually playing a whole lot, but you gotta start incentivizing. You gotta start pushing the sales a little more again. Pushing for new memberships, pushing for new Twitch sub-arenas.
Not enough mana.
Either that, or we're adjusting ads lower. Every 5 minutes you guys are getting ads. Every 30 seconds I'm running 15 minutes of unskippable ads. You guys will actually never see the stream. It'll just be ads. It'd be really funny if an ad popped up like right now, as I'm saying. Oh fuck!
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Oh,
I can't. Impossible.
stop changing it to throw. What are the odds that this dude's immune to fucking fire? Are you kidding me?
Hail to you, champion.
So unlucky. I just beat his ass down.
Good evening.
Let's go get something better to do that with, I guess.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi there. Alright, let's beat his ass, I guess. We're just never gonna hit him though, that's the unfortunate part. 44% chance. Okay. Nah, we got him. We got him, guys. This me, or does this seem way lower than 44 though? It seems way lower than 44%.
What do you need?
Alright, we'll get him eventually. Wait, one of these have attack rating? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's what we needed. Massive 25 attack rating.
Greetings.
Hope your Grand Wizard doesn't roll immune to fire. Imagine if you're having like the speed run of your life and then this happened, like he rolls immune to fire or something like that.
What do you need?
It just completely tanks your whole run. How unlucky would that be? Like, you got the good layout, you got everything you need, and then all of a sudden you get here and he's just like, nah, I'm immune. I'm immune and normal.
Greetings.
Pretty cringe. Hit him! There we go. Hey, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Okay, no potion. Nice. Does it say 7 out of 8 for the sign up? Remember, I know you're a professional blaster, but we're just chilling. At least, like, for the most part. We want everybody to be enjoying themselves. Basically, I ain't gonna be telling anybody how to play. I still don't know what I want to do for my druid. Like, I don't know if I want to go Rabies or Fury. Probably Fury, just because, you know, or the Feral Claw and Fury, you know, combo. Oh! I was not ready. Alright, fellas. Remember, none of our gear has, like, plus damage or, like, anything really crazy, so we can get... It's not hell. You know, as long as you have a safe TP and some distance to run, we can get back to where we need to, get our body, and do what we need to do. Keep going. Quite fire resistant, these fellas.
I can't carry anymore.
Down he goes. Alright, we're golden.
What do you need?
Relax, big boy. Boom.
While they are treating near Masadora. This is Masadora. Makes sense for them to be. Most players pass through there.
All the werewolf crew is just trash. That's
I
nice.
need mana.
What a nice shrine. Not bad.
Hail to you, champion.
The Exorcist is here on Green Island. Someone I bet you already know.
Ah! We got him. Easy.
Hero's mistake.
Light work. Well, I just think, I mean, if we're all Fury, we could have like one Rabies that helps a little bit. We go. It's whatever people want. I like. I'm just gonna build my druid. They're gonna build their druids. We're gonna have fun. That's all. Alrighty. Let's go run.
You'll pay for your atrocities, Bale.
Yeah, Bale. So the classic about 2 levels under where we need to be at. Not bad. I don't know what I'm gonna farm, honestly, first. It'll be interesting to see how far we can make it without having to stop and farm something specific, aside from, like, you know, the normal Countess runes and stuff like that. The bloody foothills. Bloody hell. Sir. Big guy, a big guy, big guy, a big guy. Yellow claws.
Shank, your command has ended.
Save the ancients here so we can get our ancients pledge. The usual. Damn it. There's one. There's one set of them. Let us out, let us out. You're out. Be free, my boys. My barbarian brothers. Alright, where's the rest of them? Is that over here? Oh, wait. Let's make sure the last one's not over here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, the Venom Lords and Fire Lords, those are some spooky dudes for melee. Need them double rail caps for sure. Same with the Shamans in Act 3. They could be spooky. Where is the last? Oh, barbs. Oh, there you are. Yay!
Follow me.
Now we keep running. Alright, cool. Didn't want to be there anyways. I don't even know I'm killing these guys. They don't even give me XP. In Act 5, if people just stop giving you XP, basically. So if you can try to get to 24 before, otherwise just run through and then get to 24 before you do Ancients. Ancients will give you a guaranteed level, so it's best to do it at 24. You can technically do it as soon as you're level 20, but 24 to 25, and then you can start getting EXP from Bale and Nightmare at 25. Unless you're level 25, you're not going to be getting like anything, and you're going to be severely handicapped. So it's not worth it. It's definitely worth doing some tomb runs, or if you can, POW runs at the beginning to try to be able to.
I need mana.
Try to get through that and keep blasting. somewhere over here. There we go.
Good afternoon.
Crystalline, looking for Frozen River for Anya. Oh, waypoint. And Frozen River. Perfect. I'm moving faster. Burn. Where, oh, where is our little dog? Ah!
I need mana.
Anya! Nilithek did this. He's rude. Mom of the potion.
Thank
Run. Again, you guys, we are trying to pursue this professionally. Any likes help us out greatly with the algorithm. Any memberships and stuff put food on the table. Appreciate all y'all just being here rocking with us. Excited for an awesome season 15. Where the homies are going to continue to establish their dominance on the ladder. This time, just in werewolf form. Ah! No, I don't care. It's whatever. The run is just like, just werewolves. Just trying to get as many werewolves. I don't care if there's even like hurricanes being used. I just want to see 8 werewolves running around. I think it'd be funny. Damn it. I think it's 24 you can use a teleport staff. So even if we had one, it wouldn't really benefit us at the moment. We have one, just not on this character. We're going to switch it over from the Barb. You guys, if you don't have one to switch over, obviously, if it's just the beginning of ladder, you don't. You can just reset or miss in Act 3 on normal. Forever and ever and ever and ever. And eventually he will drop a staff with charges of teleport. Not +1 to teleport, +2 to teleport, but the ones that actually say like plus teleport, and then it has a number, dash number, so it's like 44 out of 44 or 51 out of 51. That's how many charges it has. That's what you're looking for. That's what you want. Rosa Tundra's just straight this way. Somewhere here. There's the Ancient's Way. Alright, let's find the waypoint, guys. Where? There it is. All right. So this is where we're going to end it today. Tomorrow we'll do Ancients, normal Bale, and then we'll go all the way through Nightmare. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Assassino. Remember, so far we got a Leaf and a Stealth. Literally everything else is just random garbage we picked up. Doesn't even really have resistance on it. But Leaf is tier Ral and Tal Elth on the Stealth, which you get both from normal Countess. I will be seeing you homies tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for the Assassin Nightmare playthrough. Peace out, homies. Who we got in chat here? Christopher, Stag, Mars, D-Wick, Lego Mike, Nightbot, Zables was there, T-Bone. Any other lurkers that might be larking? Mwah. Got nothing but love for you up in the Twitch chat. We got Wedge holding it down. Mwah. Chatters, nothing but love for you guys. Lurkers, nothing but love for you guys. Bot enjoyers, this one's for you. Thank you guys. Natural, sponsor me. And yeah, welcome on into all the new homies into the Discord. I think Chris joined. If you are somebody that's lurking and you're new, just don't be afraid to start yapping with us. We're all just a bunch of normal dudes that just like playing games and having fun. Larza Quest, again, we'll use for cows, but we'll get more into that tomorrow. We just got to get 2 levels off stream quick, which I'll just do from, I'll either look and see if there's public cow games or public tombs games available. And then I'll get the 2 levels there. And then we'll be back tomorrow at level 24 to continue on. So, peace, homies. Bye. Look, I'm gonna drop homies. You guys have a great day.